Hey, welcome. Today's video is going to be really cool. It's going to be a short artist, guitar manufacturer, guitar builder spotlight. It is a small California guitar builder, Figurehead Guitars. I've been lucky enough to spend a few weeks with these two guitars. These are both T-style, but they are very, very different in their own right. They're all handmade. They are custom guitars. They certainly have really cool features, and they're just such a blast to play. Figurehead Guitars started in 2018. They are a California company by Ryan Corbett, a touring musician, a touring bassist. While on tour, he wants to make himself his perfect bass guitar. So he seeks to do that, and he does that. And over the course of time and in his downtime away from tour, he starts getting friends, family, other artists, other musicians to ask him about his bass, to feel it. They really like it. They play it. It's just incredible. So they start asking him to make them guitars. And that starts the generation of what would eventually in 2018 become Figurehead Guitars, where Ryan, while he's not on tour and while he's not doing the music thing, is taking orders for custom guitars and is taking orders on a few of the models that he offers on the website. All of the Figurehead guitar information can be found here. So Figurehead Guitars is a boutique guitar builder and manufacturer, and one of the coolest things about Figurehead and the whole boutique guitar vibe in general, no two guitars are going to be the same, truly. The woods are from different lots, they're different species, they're from different batches, they're all hand selected, the bodies and the necks, they're all hand carved, they're all hand built. No two guitars sound the same, no two guitars feel the same, but they all have their own individual unique character. What Ryan and Figurehead do is they offer a few base models that you can choose from, and you can check out the website, but they also offer a contact us page and a communication portal where you can build your own guitar with them. So you can get a hand-built Figurehead guitar that you've spec'd out all of the specs to your heart's content and work with them to create something really, really cool. Check links in the description for more information on Figurehead Guitars. What I thought that would make the most sense here is let's take a look at these. I've already shown a bunch of pictures and videos of these guitars. Let's take a look at these guys, talk about the specs of each of these, and then let's hear them in a track. Let's hear what they sound like. All right, the first guitar I figured we'd take a look at comes from Figurehead's Timeless series. And the whole idea behind the Timeless series is that everyone knows and loves guitars that are built and spec'd like these. So these stay pretty true to the original T-style in this case. Check out that handmade relic finish, front, sides, back. Excellent weight on this guitar, very well balanced, something you could play all night without any sort of issue. From a hardware standpoint, as you'd expect with this spec, it's a black guard, which is really cool. It's got the neck and the bridge pickup. It's got a 3-way switch, T-style controls, 1 volume, 1 tone. Doesn't get much more rock machine than something right here. Very open and articulate sounding pickups, and we're looking at 6.8K in the neck, 6.5K in the bridge position. So very, very vintagey spec pickups in here as well. It's got a Wilkinson bridge. It's got brass saddles here, the 3 saddles that are very vintage spec. They are compensated, so no intonation issues here whatsoever. Neck is crazy good. It feels like this guitar has been played for 50 years straight. The edges are just rounded off so perfectly that it feels like this guitar has been somebody's baby for a long time. The fretwork is great, nothing frets out, everything plays like butter. Neck feels good, it's got a slimmer profile, it's got a nice relic finish on the back. Very fast playing, satin finish on the back of this neck. Plays really well. And then up toward the headstock we have vintage tuners, string tree. Just a really cool, really fun guitar. Let's take a look at the other one. Okay, this other guitar, also a T-shaped body. However, part of the Figurehead Pro Mod series. So timeless, classic guitar body shapes, but with modern specifications. In this case, dual humbuckers. Still a 3-way switch, Still a single volume, single tone, so simple control layout. However, this has Seymour Duncan 59s in the neck and in the bridge. From a pickup output standpoint, we're talking 7.4 in the neck, and we're also talking 8K in the bridge. They have a very open sound, definitely reminiscent of the PAF tone. The guitar itself, really cool checking. Hard to tell if you could see that in these. I'll try to grab some cool videos of it, but it's got a really nice along the wood grain checking of the lacquer, front, sides, and back. But it also appears to be, and I don't have a spec sheet on this, but based on the wood grain, it also appears to be a dual humbucker guitar with mahogany body and a mahogany neck. It's a 25.5-inch scale length, so it's set on a Fender scale length. But if there was ever a Les Paul killer, it would be this guy right here. The neck on this, again, really, really nice fretwork. Guitar plays very, very well. It is insanely good if you are a fan of chunky necks. So if you're a fan of the 58, 59 burst spec, you want a nice baseball bat, chunky neck, ultra comfortable to make a chord at the neck, really, really smooth to do some cool soloing up top, up high. Very, very cool guitar. Again, modern spec, some vintage vibes, some classic shapes, PAF tone for days, and then up at the headstock, again with the vintage tuner spec. And just a nice, dark to black, faded, sort of bursty type finish. Done really well, all handmade. Let's see how these guys sound. If you liked these Figurehead guitars, here's the Figurehead website. Don't hesitate to get in contact with those guys. I've also put some relevant information like the guitar listings themselves down in the description, so please check those out. Like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing. There's a lot more coming. I'll see you in the next one.